You open your eyes, still somewhere between "I should get up" and 5 more minutes when your phone lights up. No missed calls, no passive-aggressive meeting reminders. Just one notification, "Good morning." Also, you might have early signs of heart failure. No cough, no chest pain, no dramatic music swelling in the background. Just a machine casually diagnosing you before you've even brushed your teeth, like a weather app predicting rain before you've seen a single cloud. Sounds like the pilot episode of a sci-fi sitcom where Siri moonlights as a doctor and Alexa plays the sarcastic nurse, right? Except here's the twist: in 2025, this is real. Artificial intelligence has officially joined the medical team, spotting diseases before doctors can even arch an eyebrow. And it's not tucked away in some futuristic laboratory. It's already in hospitals, clinics, and even the phone you might be using to watch this video. Over the next few minutes, we're diving into the most jaw-dropping breakthroughs of the year. And trust me, by the end, you'll be equal parts amazed, inspired, and slightly suspicious every time your smartwatch buzzes. From reactive to preemptive medicine. Traditional medicine is a bit like calling the fire department only after the house starts smoking. You feel sick, you book an appointment, the doctor investigates, and then something is found. AI has thrown out that playbook. Now, instead of waiting for smoke, it's detecting a single, invisible spark and putting it out before the fire even starts. How? By processing mind-bending amounts of medical data scans, heart rhythms, retinal images, lab results, and spotting patterns too tiny for the human brain to catch. It's Sherlock Holmes with supercomputers for lungs, heart, and eyes. The result? Warnings long before you or your doctor even suspect something's wrong. Brain signals that never sleep. This year, Cleveland Clinic teamed up with Pyramidal to create an AI system that sits in intensive care units and monitors EEG brainwave data in real time. Normally, detecting a seizure or subtle brain function change could take a neurologist hours. This AI does it in seconds. Seconds. Think of it as an all-seeing, never-blinking brain signal that's on duty 24/7. Wired described it as a constant safeguard the moment it sees something unusual. It's tapping the doctor on the shoulder like, "Hey doc, bed 4 needs you now." It's not replacing neurologists, it's making them faster, sharper, and better armed to save lives. Predicting diabetes 13 years ahead. In England, the NHS launched a world-first trial of an AI tool called AirDM. It looks at simple ECG scans and can forecast your type 2 diabetes risk up to 13 years in advance. That's like getting a spoiler alert for your own health. Imagine you're 30 and a nurse tells you, "Hey, at 43, you're probably headed for diabetes unless we start now." That's not a scare tactic, it's a gift. It's time to change your diet, your routine, your whole trajectory before the disease ever arrives. The Guardian called it a new era in preventive medicine. And if it works as expected, the ripple effects could transform public health. The founder who lost his sight, Kevin Choi, co-founder of MetaWhale, lost vision in one eye in his 20s from a condition that could have been detected earlier. Instead of letting that be the end of his story, he built an AI that analyzes retinal photographs to detect early signs of eye, heart, and kidney diseases. The process is painless, takes just minutes, and in 2025, it's expanding from South Korea into Dubai, Italy, and Malaysia. Business Insider called it a window to your future health. I call it the eye test you can brag about on Instagram. The teenager who outsmarted heart failure. Meet Circadian, an AI system that uses your phone's microphone to detect signs of heart failure in just 7 seconds. Accuracy? 96%. The inventor? A 14-year-old. This teenager's creation has already been tested on more than 18,500 patients. You could be in your kitchen making coffee, talking into your phone, and it might just save your life before you've even finished pouring. It's the kind of plot twist you'd expect from a Hollywood movie, not a school science project. Your eyes as crystal balls. 2025 has also been the year of retinal AI. IAI, launched in July, can diagnose 45 different eye diseases from a single photo with around 80% accuracy. The target audience? Clinics in underserved regions with limited access to specialists. Another retinal AI model, using OCT and Octa imaging, detects diabetic retinopathy with over 90% sensitivity and even predicts cardiovascular risk with an AUC score near 0.9. It turns out your eyes aren't just windows to the soul, they're high-resolution health dashboards, and AI has learned how to read them. What used to be a simple eye check can now act as an early warning radar for your whole body. In the near future, this could make eye exams one of the most powerful tools in preventive medicine. When your voice gives you away. One of the year's most intriguing discoveries? AI can now detect early signs of heart disease and Alzheimer's just from your voice. It listens for tiny changes in pitch, tone, and rhythm. Shifts so subtle you'd never notice them yourself. It's like your voice is gossiping about your health behind your back. Slightly unsettling? Absolutely. But if it helps catch a problem before it becomes a crisis, it's gossip worth hearing. A 2-minute conversation could soon be as valuable to your health as a full checkup. With nothing more than a phone call, AI might one day turn small talk into a life-saving diagnosis. The science without the sci-fi jargon. Under the hood, all of this runs on deep learning. That's just a fancy way of saying the AI studies enormous data sets of medical information and teaches itself to recognize dangerous patterns. The University of Utah's Risk Path, launched this April, takes it further with explainable AI, meaning it can tell doctors why it made a prediction. It's the difference between a mysterious fortune teller and one who shows you exactly how the cards fell. This level of transparency not only builds trust between doctors and machines, but also helps refine the AI's accuracy over time. As the technology evolves, the ability to show the math could be the bridge that convinces even the most skeptical physicians to adopt it. Why AI still needs humans. Before we get too starry-eyed, here's the reality check. A 2025 review found that generative AI matches non-expert doctors in diagnostic accuracy, but still trails behind specialists. There are still issues with bias, data quality, and regulation. That's why leaders like Kevin Choi emphasize, AI is here to enhance, not replace human doctors. Think of it as the ultimate assistant, one that never gets tired, never loses focus, and never needs a coffee break. The human touch is still irreplaceable when it comes to empathy, intuition, and making judgment calls in complex cases. In the end, the most powerful healthcare teams of the future will be human-AI partnerships, blending machine precision with human compassion. Always on watchdogs. ADOC, another major player, has rolled out AI imaging systems that scan hospital data constantly, flagging urgent cases instantly. Radiologists can prioritize life-threatening conditions in seconds rather than hours, and patients get the treatment they need faster. It's like having a watchdog that only barks when it really matters, no false alarms, just life-saving alerts. How to tell this story? If you're a storyteller, here's your goldmine. Start with a human. The ICU patient saved by a seizure alert. The man who avoided diabetes thanks to AirDM. The grandmother whose voice betrayed her heart condition. Build suspense. Hold back the reveal that the hero in each story is an AI system quietly working in the background. Then, hit your audience with a twist. Use metaphors. AI as the smoke detector for your body, the guard dog for your health, the friend who notices the spinach in your teeth before anyone else. And don't forget the rehooks. If you think your eyes are the only giveaway, wait until you hear what your voice is saying about you. AI today is quietly detecting health problems years before symptoms appear, giving doctors the gift of time to prevent rather than react. This technology isn't about replacing humans, it's about saving lives sooner. That smartwatch notification you're tempted to ignore could be the start of a life-changing story. And telling these stories can inspire others to pay attention and take action. And hey, if this peek into the future of AI and medicine blew your mind even a little, smash that like button so more people can discover it too. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next jaw-dropping story. And drop a comment below, would you trust an AI to warn you before your doctor could? I'll be reading every single one, probably while side-eyeing my smartwatch.